Anatoly. Today I decided to make one really small video about February 2023 because February will be a really interesting month for me. From one side, Jupiter and Venus will come together in the zodiac sign of Pisces. Just to remind, this is Vedic astrology, it is not Western astrology. And Vedic astrology is using the sidereal system, but if you want to know more about Vedic astrology, of course, you can check my videos in Astrology Coaching by Anatoly, or you can book a consultation on www.astrology-coaching.com. I have a Vedic astrology course which you can find in the links below of this video, so you can learn more about Vedic astrology, or even you can become a Vedic astrologer. Just to remind, this is Vedic astrology, so Jupiter and Venus will come together in the zodiac sign of Pisces. This will, as you can see here in this circle chart, this will they will conjunct together around 14th, 15th of February. And the culmination of their conjunction will be when they are really near, around 5 degrees. Around 5 degrees. This is around 24th of February, and till the end of February they will be really close, and they will become more separate, more distant in the beginning of March, and they will be together till 11th of March. So this is really good period where the signification of Jupiter and Venus will be prominent, and Venus will be exalted. Venus is the planet of love, romance, of billionaires, of money, of beauty, of course, of spouse. This is the karka of love. This is the indicator of love. Jupiter, which is the ruler of Pisces, is strong too. And Jupiter is the guru, the teacher, the belief system, religion, money, children. This is the spouse in a woman's chart. So basically, Jupiter and Venus will be very prominent, will be very strong, and all people will have, I think they will have really good events in the sector which is ruled by Pisces, because Jupiter and Venus will be very strong in Pisces. So now we are going to check, of course, for all the ascendant and for all moon signs, where is Pisces and what kind of events you can expect. Of course, the other event which is very important is the combustion of Saturn. Sun and Saturn will conjunct together around 13th of February. They will conjunct together, and you know that when Sun is close to another planet, it burns it and it harms it. So all people can expect some difficulties, some changes, some issues related with the sector of Aquarius, because Sun will combust Saturn in the Aquarius. Just to remind again, this is Vedic astrology, and if you don't know what is Vedic astrology, you have to first learn what is Vedic astrology, because all your planet, because it's different from the Western astrology. Okay, so Sun and Saturn, Sun will combust, will burn Saturn, and you can expect, of course, some difficulties in the field which is ruled by Aquarius in your natal chart. So definitely the combustion of Saturn will proceed till around 26th, 27th of February, because we say that Sun combusts other planet in the range of around 10 degrees. So when Saturn and Sun will be in the range of 10 degrees till around 26th, 27th of February. From 13th of February till 26th, 27th of February, you can expect some issues, some difficulties related to all the significations of Saturn. You know that the Sun is the king and the Saturn is the servant, so there can be some quarrels, some arguments. But now we are going to check for all ascendant and for all moon signs. Just I want to say that this is a general prediction, and everything depends on your natal chart. First, you have to know what is your dasha. This is the planetary period, and all people who have Jupiter and Venus dasha will feel much stronger the events related with the Jupiter and Venus transit in Pisces, and all people who are in Sun Saturn dasha will feel the events related with the combustion of Saturn in the sector of Aquarius, because the dasha in Vedic astrology is the most important astrology period. Everything is determined. Everything is um, how to say it. Everything depends on your dasha and your planets, natal planets. So now we are going to start with the Aries ascendant and Aries moon sign. For all Aries ascendant and Aries moon sign, Jupiter and Venus will transit in your 12th house, which is the house of foreign lands, the house of foreigners, different cultures, different dimensions, gurus, NGOs, everything related with um, generosity, to help other people, to give to other people. So Jupiter and Venus here can bring a lot of luck from foreign lands. Really great adventures, great journeys. If you want to travel, this is the best period. You can find some love in foreign lands. Why not? So this is really good period from 15th of February till 11th of March. It is a great period to travel. Saturn will be burned by the Sun in your 11th house. 11th house is the house of your professional circles, incomes, friends, dreams. So there can be some issues related with your income or your professional circles. You have to be more careful. For all Taurus and Moon ascendant, Taurus ascendant and Moon signs, Jupiter and Venus will transit in Pisces in your 11th house, which can bring a lot of money, a lot of luck, a lot of professional income, professional success, and you can meet very influential people that can help you in your career. Just you have to be careful because Saturn and Sun will come together in your 10th house. You can have some arguments with your bosses, so you have to be careful here. But basically, Jupiter and Venus in your 11th house will bring a lot of opportunities and a lot of options to fulfill your dreams. Of course, the trick here is to see what is your dasha. If you are in the dasha of Jupiter, this can 11th house will be much more activated than the 10th house. But if you are in the dasha of Sun and Saturn, this means that your 10th house will be more activated than your 11th house. So of course, if you're just not so good in astrology, of course you can always book consultations with me, and I can check your natal chart and tell you what to expect. For all Gemini ascendant or Gemini moon sign, Jupiter and Venus will be in your 10th house, which is a great option for your career. You can have a lot of success in your career, you can have promotions, and you can fulfill your dreams related with your status and your career. The best time to find a new job, new opportunities with your in your job. Just you have to be careful because in your 9th house, Saturn and Sun will be burned. There can be some the Sun will burn your Saturn, and there can be some issues related with father education. If you need to take exams, you have to be careful because you can have problems with your exams or with your teachers. If you need to travel, you have to be a little bit more careful. For all Cancer ascendant or moon sign, Jupiter and Venus will transit over your 9th house, the house of education, traveling, foreign lands, religion, philosophy, luck. So there can be a lot of luck in your life. You can travel, you can start new education, new course, you can become coach or you can go to a coach. Just be careful with your 8th house significations because Sun will burn Saturn in your 8th house. 8th house is transformation, death, rebirth, accidents. If you are driving car, just be careful. Do not drive very fast. If you need to take care of your health, you need to take care of other people's money, because if you are working with other people's money, there can be some issues. For all ascendant, Leo ascendant or moon Leo, your Jupiter and Venus will transit over your 8th house. This is a great period for transformation, great period to go to psychologist or go to astrologer or start um, a new thing that will help you to heal your wounds from the past or help you to transform yourself. You have to be careful if you have a spouse or if you have partner, but because there can be some issues because sun will burn Saturn in your 7th house. You have to be careful with your boyfriend girlfriend. For all Virgo ascendant or Virgo moon signs, Jupiter and Venus will transit very strong in your 7th house, the house of spouse, marriage, business contracts. So there can be a lot of opportunities for new relationship or for renaissance of your marriage or really good business contracts. You can have a really good business contracts. So take advantage of Jupiter and Venus transit, especially if you are in the dasha of Jupiter and Venus, especially in this period. You have to be careful with your health, with your daily routine, with your colleagues, because Sun will burn Saturn in your 6th house. The 6th house is the house of health, daily routines, your colleagues, unprivileged people, debts, enemies, arguments, everything that needs to be fixed. So you have to be careful there, especially if you are in the dasha of Saturn or Sun. For all Libra ascendant or Libra moon sign, Jupiter and Venus will be very strong in the sign of Pisces in your 6th house. New life, new opportunities in career, in your job, new health. You can start a new diet. You can start a new relationship with your colleagues. Some people can find love around the place you are working. You have to be careful in your with your children, or if you have new investments, you want to have new investments because Sun will burn Saturn in your 5th house. This is not the best time to try to have children too. For all ascendant Scorpio or moon in Scorpio, Jupiter and Venus will be very strong in your 5th house, and this can bring a lot of love and romance, new investments. If you want to try something in the speculative business, this is the time. You can try to have children now, to conceive children now. This is the best time, especially if you are in the Jupiter-Venus period. You have to be more careful with your home, with your mother, with your lands, cars, or because Sun will burn Saturn in your 4th house, the house of mother, lands, home, happiness, peace of mind. So here you can have some issues, especially if you are in a Saturn dasha. For all Sagittarius ascendant or Sagittarius moon sign, Venus will be and Jupiter will pass together in the 4th house, the house of mother, home, car, peace of mind. So I can expect really good events in your home. You can buy new car, new home, change your place of living. You can create family because 4th house is the house of family, and there can be a lot of love and really good relationship with your mother and your family. You have to be more careful in your 3rd house fields, which is communications, brothers, sisters, neighbors, cousins, efforts, everything related with efforts with your own business, with art too, because Sun will burn Saturn in your 3rd house. For all Capricorn ascendant and moon sign, Jupiter and Venus will be very strong in your 3rd house, so this is the best time to start something new, some new hobby, something where you put effort, new business, courses, education, communication, especially in the field of media, television, newspaper, everything, writing, everything related with hands, creating something with your hands. This is the best time. If you want to become YouTuber, this is the moment to become YouTuber, especially if you're in a Jupiter or Venus dasha. You have to be careful with your money, with your savings, because Sun will burn Saturn in your 2nd house. For all people with ascendants Aquarius or moon sign in Aquarius, Jupiter and Venus will be very strong in your 2nd house, the house of money, family, savings, resources. So I can expect a lot of money here. There can be some, your savings will increase. Just you have to be careful with your health, with your body, not to cut yourself, hit yourself, because Sun will burn Saturn over your ascendant, which is your body, which is your life. So don't take a very important decision, especially from 13th of February till 26th, 27th of February. You have to be more careful. Of course, everything depends on your natal chart. For all Pisces ascendant or Pisces moon sign, Jupiter and Venus will be over your ascendant. This is a new beginning of your life. This is a time where you can start everything again, and you can have to change your life, find new ways, find new paths. This is the best time to do the things you always dreamed to do, especially if you are in Jupiter and Venus period. Jupiter and Venus can bring renaissance of your life, new beginning, revival of your life. So take advantage of this really good transit. And you have to be careful if you're going abroad, because Sun will burn Saturn in your 12th house. You can have a lot of expenditure, expenses. There can be some difficulties related with foreign lands. Just be more careful, okay? Okay, so this was the short video for February 2023. I wish you all luck, and of course, if you want consultation, just check my website www.astrology-coaching.com, and there are the different options for the consultations. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.